guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am your host Goth Curls, and today I'm going to be doing a makeup look. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I kind of know where I'm going with this. So yeah, so I would definitely link all the products that I'm using in the description, and I will just, I think I'm gonna narrate today, kind of just go along with it. This is gonna be my first like YouTube video ever. So we'll see how it goes, and I hope you like it, so stay tuned. First off, we have to hydrate. Quality goth juice available at your local grocery store. So some people moisturize before they put primer on. Me personally, I have oily skin, so I don't really want to put moisturizer on because then that's going to add more oil. So I just go in straight with my primer. This is the TATCHA Silk Canvas. I got this in a little gift set that I bought before quarantine, and I have yet to use it a lot anyway, or try it out. And I should probably push back my bangs, but I'm not gonna do that. This primer is really good. It's very silky and smooth. I do like to use it not only when I use makeup, but like when I'm having a no makeup day. I tend to put this on, or I use the water cream, which is another thing from TATCHA, which I just ran out of and I'm very upset. But I have another one coming in the mail, so hopefully that comes in soon. Okay, so I pushed my bangs back, so hopefully they don't bother me, and my shirt keeps coming up, and I'm like, no, go down. Okay. So the next thing that I usually do is my eyebrows. So I'm going to go in with my Violet VOSS palette, which is, and there's a choker attached to this. It's this one, it's the Essentials, and I use the shade Black because I have really dark eyebrows. So I'm just gonna fill them in. So I've been growing out my eyebrow hair, so I don't really have to fill them in that much, which is pretty good because before quarantine I kind of like shaved them down and they looked kind of crazy, and I had to fill them in like almost every day. So I'm glad that now I don't really have to fill them in and they just look pretty natural. So for concealer today, I'm going to be going back to one of my holy grails, which is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Cameo Concealer. And I really love this. This is in the shade Medium Peach. And I just do my under eye area, top, on the sides where I have redness, and then my nose, my forehead, my chin, and then anywhere else that I have any like redness, or I have a pimple I want to color. If I have a pimple I want to cover up, that's what I do. And then I usually spray this with some setting spray, so I'm going to use TATCHA, and then I'm going to blend. I like this concealer shade because it's not too light, but it's light enough so that it gives the brightening effect of you look wide awake, even if it's 7 a.m. you got no sleep, you have to go to your 8 a.m. class that you didn't do your reading for, and the professor is probably gonna call you out on not doing the reading. It's not a really good day, but you manage. Okay, so concealer is done, so I'm gonna go in with powder, and I'm going to be using the AIRSPUN translucent powder. And I really like this stuff just because I almost dropped it. I really like this stuff because 1, it's super cheap, 2, it gets the job done, and 3, you get a lot for the price, which I feel like is my main goal for makeup. I do want to get, you know, the best or like good quality stuff for the better bargain, or whatever's worth my money basically. So yeah. So I'm gonna let this bake for a little bit, and what I usually do is do my eye makeup in the time that I let the under eye concealer bake. I brushed off the powder that was on my eyelid so I can do my eye makeup. Today for my eye makeup, I'm not really sure where I want to go with this, but we're gonna go in with the JEFFREE Jawbreaker palette and see where it takes us. So the first shade that I use for any, and I mean any, of my eye looks is the shade Tasty from this palette. It is so cute, just like as a natural shade to give your eyes like that natural contour. And I just wear it like literally every day. well, every day before quarantine, because I don't really wear that much makeup now in quarantine unless I have like video calls or like presentations to do, and I kind of want to look decent, but I don't do full glam. And I'm using this big blending brush to just get it onto my lids and into my crease and just blend it upward. I think I'm gonna do a red today. Let's do a red today. So what I'm actually gonna do is go in with the shade Cherry Wet, and I'm going to put it on my lid. I'm just gonna put that on my lids, and I already like the way that this is coming out, so I'm glad I chose this. This gives me a lot of like 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge vibes, which is always a good vibe. So now with that same brush, I'm actually gonna go into this shade called Licorice. It's like a red up here, and I'm just going to put it on my lid as well, just to make it pop a little more. Should add some glitter to this. Glitter would be super cute. I'm going to take the same blending brush that I used before, and I'm just going to soften this crease out because it is kind of harsh. Okay, now that I got my base done, I think I'm going to add some glitter to this look just because I like it. So I'm debating. Okay, I'm going to use the shade And What, and I'm just going to pop it on my lids to give it a little bit of glitter. So I'm just going to use my finger for that, and it's just like so. I don't know if you could tell on camera, but it's not that glittery. It's a very subtle one, but I think it's super cute. I think I might add a little bit of glitter by going into the shade called Snack, which is my highlighter shade. Like, I love this stuff. I hit pan a long time ago, and I'm just going to pat it. Oh yes. Oh my god. Might be a little too light for what I was going for, but I could definitely pat on some more eyeshadows. Okay, I'm satisfied with this eyeshadow, so I'm going to be going in with my eyeliner. This is Hank and Henry, which is one of my favorite eyeliners of all time. I got it in a boxy charm, and it is so good. Okay, so eyeliner is done, so now I'm going to apply mascara, if I can find it, and then I'm going to apply some falsies because I really like falsies with like a bold eyeshadow like this. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. So now I'm gonna put on some false eyelashes. Now I got these at TJ Maxx for, I think it's like $4.99, which is a pretty good steal if you ask me, as someone who, I wasn't really into fake lashes until recently, so just getting cheap ones that were pretty decent was a really good steal for me. And I'm just gonna apply the glue. I haven't put lashes on since quarantine started, so I might have a good time with this. Todavía yo te quiero, pero sé que en un error. Okay, this literally took like forever for me to do, but it's finally done, so we can work with the rest of our face. So now that we've been baking for a long time, I'm just going to move this powder. Thank you. I'm going to be moving this powder around just to mattify my face a little bit. I go in with the MAC Studio Fix Press powder just to balance my face a little bit because I feel like it's a little too washed out, and I used to like that back in the day, but now I feel like it doesn't look good on me anymore. So now for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Milk Makeup. This is the lip and cheek stain. What's wrong with me? I can't speak today. In the shade Quirk. And I'm just gonna apply that on the apples of my cheeks so I can look like a clown. Because I am a clown. Because life. and this looks a little crazy, but then I go in with my beauty sponge and I just buff it in. I like this because even with powder I can blend it and it blends pretty nicely, and I like it because you can get that very e-girly blush, which is what I really like about e-girls. Your blush is fire, ladies. Please keep doing it. It's one of my favorite things about e-girls, their fucking blush. I'm gonna go in with another Milk Makeup shade. This is in the shade Halo. Yeah, this is a little bit more pinky, which is good for my skin tone. And then I'm just gonna put some on my nose so we can be extra red and cheeky. So now to finish our eye makeup, we're actually gonna do our under eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with the Jeffree Star palette, and I'm going to be using an angled brush. And what shade do I want to put under today? I'm gonna put Cherry Wet on the lower lash line. So just like this. I tend to put the color in and then make it super pigmented, and then either blend it out with my finger or with a brush, but I like my finger a little bit more. I'm just gonna do that. You know, being an emo kid in high school, you know, prepared you for a lot of this shit. I remember being made fun of in high school for being like emo goth. Like I remember one time I came into school because it was like Spirit Week and it was like blackout day, and I was like, oh my god, it's a perfect opportunity for me to be goth. And I came in with like my goth aesthetic, like black, all black, like black makeup, black eyeliner, black lipstick, black everything. And some girl was like, yo, you put way too much on, you took this way too seriously. I'm like, honey, you don't know me. So yeah. Do any of y'all have any like middle school, high school like horror stories, or just like funny stories you have about you being goth, emo, scene? Oh, I wanted to be seen so bad. Like I feel so cringy now just looking at the photos. Okay, so bottom eyeshadow is done. So I'm actually going to apply some mascara. I can't find my highlighter brush, so I'm just gonna use my finger. I'm gonna go into this shade Snack, which is like my highlighter shade for everything. Hello. And now you can see why. It is so pretty. So my phone died, so I actually had to go and plug it in, but I put this shade off camera. This is the Wet n Wild shade in Cherry Bomb, and this is what I have on my lips. Okay, so that is it for all the finished look. This is the final result, and I really hope you guys liked watching this video. If you want to follow me, please subscribe to my channel, and I will leave a link to my social media down below. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this look, and I will see you on another day. Goodbye.